Well, I came to St. Michael's because my two brothers had been at the old school on Bay Street. Neither of them graduated, but they were both there. And although I was fortunate enough to win a scholarship to De La Salle, I knew that only real men only went to St. Michael's, and I considered myself to be in that category. So I jumped at the chance to have a scholarship here too, in grade 9. Probably couldn't have come without the scholarship. It was big time money, $95. I saw the goodness of a man like Joe Penny, Father Joe Penny. He guided me through some difficult, bumpy years of adolescence. Joe was always there, always ready to be there. So they were great people. They were fun. I think what drew me also was that they had a great time among themselves in the school. At that time, there was only one lay teacher on the whole staff. It was all Basilian priests or scholastics. So I was blessed with some remarkable people, and I just really enjoyed being around them. One of the highlights, I think, was with Dave Bauer and his teaching to us outside of class about what makes the world go round and what the purpose of life is, and why we would want to offer something to others in what we had to offer. So he was an example of that. Tremendous athlete, tremendously inspiring teacher, and inspiration. So were so many others. So I was enormously flattered to be asked by some of my teachers too. Joe Penny is one, and Tony Kelly asked me to consider a Basilian vocation. I wasn't even sure what that meant, but I did go ahead with it because I was asked more than anything else, because I was attracted and drawn to what they had taught me about goodness and how life should be lived to the full. They were joyful people, and I thought I could live that way. Besides, I think probably like many another young man at the time, I thought I was pretty much headed to hell because there was such a turbulent stage of one's life, and I wasn't mastering all of the aspects of it that I would like to have mastered, and there I was. So I thought, well, maybe these guys can do it, maybe I can. And when I was ordained, and my first appointment was St. Michael's College High School. And then I was given the chance to start and be involved in the origins of the cross-country program. The kids go because they're always trying to do their best. They inspired me, the kids who ran. I worked so many years to get that program going, and then we won it the last year before I went to Sudbury, and then they won the TDCA championship for the next 25 years. And my friend Paul Berry always said that it was when I left that they really bloomed, but he's a good friend, so he can say that. So from 1953 to about 1980, I was pretty much involved here. I was chair of the board for a while, so I had an opportunity to serve a little bit. I was getting close to retirement when that happened. It was a nice thing to be able to be part. Throughout that time, I never lost contact with St. Michael's. I had the gift of having students seek me out and wanted to keep a connection alive, which is a grace, a powerful grace, to be able to know about their lives. And when they marry, they ask you, and when they children and they want to baptize, it's a wonderful thing to be able to stay that close to them. When Romeo Milano called me, and I thought he was wanting me to hand out pins at some event or something, because I've done that before. And then he said, no, you've been nominated. And I couldn't believe it. I thought, well, who has done this to me? I can't believe it. I'd had the privilege of nominating some other people, or at least supporting nomination of other former students of mine, Eugene Melnick, Dr. Bob Brock, and I wasn't able to speak. So I think the heart of it was that maybe I had something to do with keeping alive the spirit of friendship. That is some remarkable thing at St. Michael's. It goes far beyond that. It's a fraternal connection that seems to be able to outlast all kinds of normal obstacles that might stand in the way of it. And people stay connected in ways that are quite amazing. And they are blessing me by including me in that. There's something very much about the goodness of St. Michael's that is a powerful certainly in my